Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we're reacting to some home math. Good old home math. Make it make sense. It makes sense to me. Alright, let's do it.
Please make it make sense. Why do guys that I'm interested in end up not wanting to pursue me?
Because they are the same guys that everyone is interested in.
And then
Yeah,
guys
most
that I'm
likely.
not interested in pursue me and pursue me hard and do not give up.
Because those are the guys that nobody is interested in.
Please make it make sense.
Okay, human beings are born with a sense of fairness. We like to think that the universe is fair and everything evens out, but it's not and it doesn't. We think that things work a certain way, but it's actually just a feeling that we need to have. Otherwise, life would be a nightmare. We like to believe that there is someone out there for everyone, but in reality, it's only a few guys that are attractive to all the girls. The rest of these guys are practically invisible until they do something extra and then you notice them. In other words, they have to make up for their lack of attractiveness by being extra nice.
The fuck? Bad boy, he's so bad for me. Mistake zone, I can't believe I ever. Not people zone. Who with the little ghost? That's funny. Like a brother to me. God. Husband zone. That's my man. Prince Charming. That's the man of my dreams. Situationship present good. He's gonna pick me one day. Situationship mid and bad. I just don't know what he wants, and I've got to get rid of this guy. God damn, this is fucking wild. He got it laminated too. I just realized that.
All women dream of being with just a few exciting men, so there's not enough to go around. So if we match 1-to-1, that means that most women will never get what they're looking for. This used to work better because women kind of had to get married when they had less power, so most people would match 1-to-1. But now that you have your own money, we don't.
All I'm hearing is we need to get rid of women's suffrage, guys. That's all I'm hearing. Women's suffrage is the cause of all this.
Don't match 1-to-1 anymore. We threw all those rules out the window, and
back
now
to the old
days.
Take away women's right to vote.
Marrying who they must, and instead they are pursuing who they want, and it's all the same few guys. Let's say this is you. This is the guy that you're looking for, and he isn't interested in committing because he's got all the attention he can handle. And so does he. And here is the guy who's looking for you, and you're not interested in him, and neither is anyone else. Except maybe her, but then he doesn't want to commit to her either. To make matters worse, dating apps give people the illusion of more options than they really have. So when you say
dating apps are shit,
that is your brain trying to believe that people naturally pair off with someone at their own level. But that's not how nature works. Nature makes all the women want these few men, and then these men want these women who are not interested because they want Prince Charming, although Prince Charming is busy, and then these girls.
What happened here? Why is this like different than everything else? Also, I agree with everything that he's saying. Like, everyone wants the top. The women, some women, most women want the top like 1%, the unrealistic 1%, while men just want someone to be with.
Way down here are pursuing these guys who don't want to be seen with them. People love to forget that we are nature, we are animals, and we have a lower biological nature. And nature doesn't say, I should pick someone appropriate for me. Nature says I should get the best I possibly can, which creates a market. This website on walrus reproduction says that one male is shared by 23 females. At
Jesus
certain points in
fucking
our
Christ.
history, 17 women reproduced for every one man, and throughout all of history, only 40% of men reproduce compared to almost 90% of women. So this is not new. It's just what male mammals do when nothing stops them. And if you want to go back to everyone matching one by one, then you have to go back to the rules that made it happen. But you said you didn't like those. So the reason that people
But we just you that's contradictory. He just showed a study that all those studies that showed that men reproduced with a lot of women, and it was usually like 40, and it said 40% of men reproduced as opposed to 89% of women. So how is that still equal? How would going back to this help out at all? How would going back to this help out when he just showed the studies right here? Like that okay, that the dude contradicted himself.
no longer pair up one by one is that sexual freedom makes society collapse. This guy wrote a book about it, and just look at him. He tried to warn you. Here, I know none of you are going to read this. The whole of human history does not contain a single instance of a group becoming civilized unless it has been absolutely monogamous, nor is there any example of a group retaining its culture after it has adopted less rigorous customs. So the reason the guys you like don't like
Well, I mean, fuck, I forgot where I saw it, but I saw some shit where like this old this old fucking Israeli Muslim, some shit like that. This old dude from the Middle East, like back in the day, like during the Crusades, he said some shit like if you wanna weaken a civilization, you introduce like sex and porn and all that shit to like everyone and make it accessible to everyone regardless. And then you just watch as the civilization crumbles. And I was like, God damn, that we're seeing that in action, man. But we
you,
just ignore it.
and the other way around is
I don't know where I
because
went with
that's
that.
what people do when you let them.
Like, I agree with some of the shit he said, but at the same time, he contradicts himself. He's saying that going back to the old ways was better for like the one for one, but then he showed studies where for every one dude every one dude had like at least 17 women. And it's like, what? Obviously that's not like applicable to everyone, dude, but monogamy wasn't really a thing back then either. You have tons of accounts of kings having illegitimate kids and shit. Fucking the pharaohs, same shit in Egypt, all over the world. You had that shit. So it doesn't really make sense. This one, he contradicts himself with the study, and it sort of splits his point. But anyway, let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one later.